meeting and all other meetings of the council open to the public. Proper notice has been posted and given to the press in accordance with Wisconsin statutes, so the citizenry may be aware of the time, place, and agenda of the meeting. Start the meeting with a roll call.
Nadowski?
Here.
Appleby?
Here.
Edwards is not present.
Next, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from February 13th.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have no citizen appearances. Next, we'll go to the municipal building construction update. Thad, you got anything, or
An update on the,
municipal building?
No, other than the
Emil?
letters that you got.
Okay, I read through those.
You know, we're still working with them, trying to get it closed out.
Now,
You saw-
did
you
that
saw
last
the-
one already get sent out then to them?
This one was sent out last Friday,
Okay.
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. So we haven't heard anything from them.
Yeah.
I mean, we offered to meet with them and try and,
Yeah, I saw at the end, it was basically written that if there's any, negotiations or discussion that has to happen on the dates, let's sit down and talk. And
yep,
then we'll figure it out from there before the final payments.
because Patrick and I met with them last week.
2 weeks, the
Or
20,
2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
28th.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
yeah,
Yeah, 28th and.
Here.
And it didn't do anything except for go in circles.
Okay. Yeah,
They just don't seem to care, huh?
well, that's the way it's felt since like July last year,
Not sure.
June. All
yep,
right.
so that's where, so these letters, like you can see the letter section that's
Yep.
up on the screen here, that's very direct. And it's in line with what we talked about with city council, and basically the way we put it out here is we said, here's the dates we have,
And
here's where we're at,
discrepancy.
so let's chat about it, and that's what we're waiting for a
Yep.
response on.
And it looked like the amount that we were talking about for the damages is actually less than what we owe for our final payment, right?
Yes,
I thought it
yeah,
was. I thought it was like
over
30 or
100,000 we've got.
Yeah, it was like 120, I think, left.
Right, yeah, so there's a reference in here that says, that very bottom line, if not interested in this approach, recommend the city review maybe a change order deducting that amount out of the final payment. Because really what this is centered on is trying to close out the contract. And the big part of closing out the contract is whatever the final payment's gonna be to process that, so.
Yeah.
You know, you got everything, the owner purchase materials, I have one small thing to do on that, then everything else is taken care of except for the completion time.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's concrete information that shows you,
Yep.
rather than saying we have punch list items that we're still working on, this is where we're at.
Yep.
Okay,
Good to go.
alright,
All right. Next, I'll make a motion to approve checks 32903 through 32955 totaling $333,246.07, along with the monthly financial statements. and
I'll
reports.
second that.
All in favor, roll call?
Nadowski,
Aye.
Appleby,
Aye.
it passes.
All right, next we got Pat's report.
We had the year-end report, or year-end audit, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. That went very well. Went all week because we have the brand-new software. So the brand-new software, everything seems to be rolling very well. Trina's doing a very good job with the workhorse software. Now I say brand-new, but it was brand new for 2016, so this is the first audit where our auditors came in and they were working on software for the whole year that they were familiar with. So when I say it was smooth, they knew, here's the report you're supposed to run, and they had it off the top of their head saying, here's what you need to run to get this, 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 and this. Where before, we were the only client they had that ran the software we were running. And
So does it give us any benefit with the audit class?
they did not, because we have so many, they were auditing 2016. We
Still have
did
the
City Hall
tie-ins.
project, treatment plant. We had the IMO claim. They audited through all that stuff that we settled. We bought lots from Murphy in 2016. We're working through AgriPeer. So we just had more stuff
Yeah.
that we were working through. So when they're auditing anything that we made up that we would have had that would have been more efficient, we used up because we just had,
That much
it's been a
stuff.
pretty busy year, I think.
Yeah.
Busy couple of years. But
That makes sense, I guess.
so that's really where a lot of the audit went on that there. So, but it seems to be pretty good and everything's rolling pretty good. The only other real report that I have is just, we had authorized at Public Works a water rate study. And just an update for you guys here, Ellers had been working on the water rate information so that we could go to the PSC and request a potential rate increase. What they didn't wanna do though is develop their own information on a partial year for 2016, turn that into the PSC for review, and then as part of this audit, we do like the actual PSC report. What Ellers didn't wanna have was conflicting information that says, here's Ellers projections, and then here's our actuals, and then delay any rate increase that we might have. Because it's like a 3-4 month wait from the moment that you get everything rolling to when the PSC actually reviews it and makes a ruling on whether you can increase rates or not like that. And so we kind of put the brakes on the water rate schedule a little bit just so that we could finish up the audit. Our auditors are doing a little bit more work on the water report right away as opposed to everything else, just to keep that rolling. So it's not a finance thing so much, it's a public works item project that we put out there, but it's relevant because it's, the auditors are gonna work on that. Other than that, I mean, we're still working on closing out the AgriPeer agreements, which we will give a report to, Public Works tonight. But we're, I think as of about 2:45 today, I think we finally cleared the very last hurdle. And I'll leave it at that for open session. I'll leave it at that. And we might even talk about it in, closed session here too. We can talk about that a little bit, but
Okay.
that's what I've got.
All right, for April's meetings, would it be possible to do them all on the 3rd?
Yes, works for me, cause I have a track meet on the 10th, so.
Perfect. Gonna do 3,
Set 'em all up,
4-ish or
just
whatever?
the normal.
Just the regular?
Yeah, normal way we've been doing it seems to go pretty smooth.
Okay.
If we just talk Public Works into doing it earlier, I could have them all done.
Yep.
Perfect.
Have you brought it up to them?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Any other such matters? Not that I'm aware of. All
Nope.
right. Next, I'll make a motion to go to closed session pursuant to 19.851C Wisconsin statute, consideration of employment, promotion, compensation, performance, evaluation data of a city employee who is subject to the jurisdiction and authority of the council. Reason for the closed session, discuss city administrative goals, review process, and city clerk function, and pursuant to 19.851G Wisconsin statutes, conferring with legal counsel for a government body regarding strategy to be adopted by the body, respect to litigation it may or is likely to become involved with. The reason for the closed session is discussion on the CDBG housing rehab loan repayments and collections. If the committee adjourns in the closed session, into closed session, it may reconvene into open session at the completion of the closed session, take action on items from the closed session pursuant to 19.852.
I'll second all that.
Okay.
Roll call.
Nadowski,
Aye.
Appleby.
Aye.
4:10.